Instead of what people think it is, what do you think people should be focusing in on when it comes to branding?
So the mistake that I see a lot of people do is they think branding is just like logos, colors, like what you see to the eye, right? And this is something that I personally, I thought it was that too when I first started because like at the time I was building my own personal brand without realizing it. I was just kind of doing microblogs at the time. One of my side hustles, one of the 13 side hustles I did is just trying to, when I was getting into entrepreneurship, I would just write about my personal stories and like, trying to get people to learn more about me, connect with me, build a community. And this had happened first through a blog at the time, a secret blog, which I eventually ended up having the courage to share on social media, on Instagram at the time. And then that's where afterwards I started to build a community and people started to get to know me. So at the time, I was actually building a personal brand without realizing it. And so that made me slowly understand a little bit more about what else branding is like branding involves. And it's not just about like your favorite colors or, your favorite fonts and putting together something that just looks nice, but in actually the foundational piece, which is the part where you have to figure out what your vision is, your mission, the values that you bring. Like people were following me because of the stories that I shared. And through these stories, you could see what are my values. Like I really love to inspire people. I love to build community, but you learn a little bits and pieces of me through following me on Instagram and just continuously showing the messaging, sharing the messaging and all these things around that. And that is what branding is. It's really the foundational piece, messaging, voice, tone, all these other things that really dive deeper that people do not like to spend time crafting.